Here I am, big Stoozer, out and about on another adventure on a very crisp autumn day in Scotland. Now I really am excited to show you a wonderful product that I have managed to get my hands on. I absolutely love it. It's the Bluetti AC70 Power Station. I am going to show you how versatile and powerful it is. Also, more importantly, how simple and easy it is to operate. So here is Ruti preparing breakfast before we go out on our next adventure. Hey. You can fully charge this in just over an hour, but if you are in a rush, you can put it into turbo mode and charge it up to 80% in only 45 minutes. Maximum charge in just over an hour. That's the way to go. All right, Rudy, we're just getting off now on our next adventure, but tell you what, I've just used the power station to run the microwave. Just heated up our tea and coffee. It's absolutely fantastic. And what I really like about it, Ruti, is it's got this integrated handle which makes it so easy to hold, and it's got this flat back, so it's going to be dead easy to store in the van. I'll show you what I mean, but it's got a trick up its sleeve. Watch this, come to the van with us. This is what I mean about it being so easy to store. I'll just put it down here for the moment, but look what I've got here in my pocket.
That's a nice space for it there.
It is. It's fantastic, isn't it? And look at this.
Yep.
We can charge it on the go. It's at 92%. So what we do is we plug this in now, and as we're driving to our destination, it'll go back up to 100%. How cool is that?
That's perfect.
So all you do, that way around, plug it in. So that's the car socket there. You just got to make sure what you got to do with it is make sure you push it all the way in. Just look at that. Plugged it in now to the cigarette lighter, and that'll top up to 100%. We'll check it when we get there.
Yeah.
That'll be 100% by the time we get there.
Perfect.
How cool is that?
That's great.
Great, isn't it?
Yep.
Because it's got this nice flat back. Look at that.
That's perfect.
It just goes in there. So here we are, travelling towards our off-grid camping destination on the east coast of Fife in Scotland. Dysart is a town situated on the Fife coastal path between Kirkcaldy and West Wemyss. It is a former fishing village and now a conservation area, ensuring that the picturesque harbour and its charming properties along the seafront are preserved and protected for future generations. The white-walled and red-roofed 16th and 17th century fishermen's houses are overlooked by St Serph's Tower, which used to be the bell tower for a ruined church nearby. At the top of the tower is a large open fireplace which used to keep Dysart's lookouts warm as they scanned the open seas for invading English ships. Alright, Ruti, so here we are at Dysart Harbour, our camping pitch for the night. Let's just check to see if the power station's charged up while we were driving over here.
Okay.
There it is, just unplug it, see what's happening. There you go.
100%.
Back to
Excellent.
100%, that's brilliant. Well, Dysart down here is Dysart Harbour's lovely, isn't it, Ruti?
It is.
Time we had a cup of coffee.
I know.
So get going, let's get this this kettle boiling on our new power station. Going to turn it on for us?
Okay, so this is super easy. I'm not very techie savvy at all.
No.
I've not even read the instructions, to be honest.
No.
But Stuart has, and to be honest, I don't even think you really need the instructions. But
It's that easy to use,
it's
isn't
that
it?
easy to use. So power button's right in the middle.
Yeah.
So you just press it until the light goes on.
There you go.
And that's it all ready to use. Okay, so we've switched the Bluetti on, and we're going to be plugging in the kettle. So we need to switch on the AC button.
Yeah, it's that easy.
It's that easy, because the AC is, if you're using appliances, you would normally stick into a 3-pin
Socket at home, exactly.
Yeah. So
there we go, we're just plugging it in just as if we were at home to boil a kettle and make ourselves a cup of tea and a coffee. And there we go. Kettle boiled.
In about, what would you say, 3 minutes? Maybe?
3 or 4 minutes, yeah, it's taken. That's all it's taken, and that's how easy this power station is to operate. Press of a couple of buttons and you've got a boiled kettle. And so we just boiled a kettle with this lovely box of tricks, and now we're going to make ourselves some pies. Heat ourselves some pies in the oven with the Bluetti.
Real.
So come on, pal, do your stuff. Let's get the pies cooked.
Real Scottish food.
Proper Scottish pies.
And Friday.
Hey, get them done. Let's get them done.
I'm
Come on,
starving.
I'm starving as well. I could eat a scabby dog.
I know. This is the best part of the camping, is the eating and the cooking and the...
Yeah, absolutely.
This is making it a lot easier as well. So that's
Right.
pies in.
Right, let's get this thing going again.
So we're going to pop it in that way this time.
Okay, no problem. Looking
Okay.
easy going.
Switch it on. And AC again
Yeah,
for the oven.
that's it.
And I'm going to switch the oven down to 200 and pop it on for 15 minutes.
We can just tuck this out of the way.
Yeah, just
It's
stick it under the table.
Well,
and
it's really portable, isn't it, at the end of the day?
is.
You can just tuck it away here. Here we are. No problem.
That's it. Actually,
Very easy to lift
now
and
we
very
just
portable.
have to wait.
Get those pies cooked, Ruti. And there they are, cooking away. Our bridie and our Scotch pies. Wonderful.
And you know what's good about this Bluetti is that it gives us the option to use this oven much more when we're off grid, especially. It's invaluable. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't always want to be barbecuing stuff or whatever. It's no. So,
Well, basically, we've never been able to use,
oh,
and that's it ready
that's it
already.
ready.
But we've never been able to use the mini oven off grid, have we?
no,
So,
because it uses too much.
like you say, it
uses
just
too-
increases
it's
our
just
options.
yeah.
It's increased our options, and it's just enhanced our trip. So that's it. Pies cooked with a Bluetti power station.
Yes.
Well, cooked by Ruti, with a little help from the Bluetti magic box of tricks.
Exactly. Now it's time to eat.
Well, that one's smiling at me. Wow. You can't wait to be eaten. Look at him. So there you go, Ruti. We've boiled a kettle and we've cooked some pies in the oven, and we've still got 70% left on the Bluetti power station.
We have.
So I'd say that's we've got enough in that power station for 3 days off-grid camping,
I would say.
easily. After enjoying a nice evening meal, it was time to burn off some calories, have a walk around the harbour and explore the seafront. Well folks, I think I pointed out before that Ruti is an obsessive Pebble collector, and she usually leaves me standing around for ages when we go for a wee walk. But I have to admit, this time she's came up trumps. Wait till you see this. And show everything, it's amazing. Even I think so, after all these years of Pebble collecting.
Oh,
Look at that! Can you believe what she's found? She found that on the beach. Is that not unreal? Wow!
That's my best one yet.
I think so. Got a few more. Oh, that's another heart-shaped one. But not as spectacular as your first one. Very well done, Ruti. Fantastic. We thoroughly enjoyed our 2-day break on the Fife coast. Unfortunately, Ruti had to go back to work, but I am blissfully retired, so the next day I travelled down to the Scottish Borders to enjoy some mountain biking. So today I've brought my e-bike with me to ride some of these new mountain biking trails, and of course when I get back I'll need to charge up the battery on the e-bike. Normally I'd plug it into the mains at home, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how well the Bluetti performs when I plug it into the e-bike. So that's me back at the campervan. Time to put the e-bike on charge using the Bluetti Power Station. And at the same time as charging the e-bike, I can top up the phone, which is down to 56%. Nice. And so after a nice flight, I was able to come back and plug in the power cable for my drone batteries. And in no time at all, the Bluetti Power Station has topped my drone batteries up. So here's going to be a proper acid test for the Bluetti Power Station. This fantastic electric heater is rated at 1500 watts. Now normally the Bluetti would power anything up to 1000 watts. But if it exceeds 1000 watts like this does at 1500 watts, you need to put the Bluetti into powerlifting mode. So we're going to do that and see how it performs. As you can see from the symbol there, the Bluetti is in powerlifting mode, which is very easy to set in the app, the Bluetti app that accompanies this power station. So let's go for it. Let's turn on the heater. There we are. Oh my goodness me. And the heater is working perfectly. It's piling out. Electric heater is exactly the same as I would experience when it's plugged in at home, which means I'm saving money. I'm saving money on the diesel heater that I would normally use, which uses obviously the diesel fuel in the tank for the van. And with the van nicely warmed up by the heater plugged into the Bluetti, I was able to enjoy a really cosy evening watching a couple of movies on my DVD player. And having topped up my drone batteries with the Bluetti Power Station, the next day I was able to fly my drone again and record some nice footage of a very scenic Scottish loch. life is so much easier with the Bluetti Power Station than without it, I can assure you.